It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Happy Thursday. So good to have you with us. And it's time right now. You heard the song, you saw the graphic, that we go into the final frontier and explore some news from the worlds of outer space. And of course, with our spaceman himself, Dr. Dan Hannemer. Good to have you here, sir.
Good to be back.
And thanks for bringing us news from out there.
Yeah, so apparently we're talking about some kind of a cow that was spotted on some different planets, grazing, eating, living his best life.
Not that kind of cow, right?
Not that kind of cow. No. So what are we talking about? Some sort of cow, 2 million light years away, 200 million.
200 million light years away. So it's certainly not a cow. We're not entirely sure what it is.
Okay.
But basically, this very bright flash was spotted a couple of weeks ago. You know, shining sort of brighter than the whole galaxy within it.
Okay.
And 10 to 100 times brighter than a normal supernova. And it didn't last. Normal supernova will sort of brighten and dim over a few months, and this lasted about 16 days and then disappeared. So it's something we haven't really seen before, and we're not really sure what it is.
Yeah.
Why is it called a cow?
Yeah.
That's basically just astronomers and their classifications of galaxies with the C and then an O and then a W. And
Oh, so it's more like in galaxy C, O, W.
18C.
Earthly terms.
Right. And it was spotted by the Atlas telescope way out in Hawaii. So there's still a bit of controversy around the cow because of the different groups of scientists that have different theories as to what exactly it is.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, so there is controversy, so I'm not going to be able to give you a firm answer. But the ideas at the moment are potentially it was the birth of a black hole. So some star post-supernova collapsed, and in that moment a lot of energy was given out, and this black hole formed. So we just witnessed that. The other idea is that it was a star passing by a black hole and getting torn in half, essentially.
Jeez.
I mean, whatever it was in a massive explosion.
Yeah.
Like I said, 10 or 100 times brighter than a supernova. A huge amount of energy released.
So thank goodness it happened 200 million light years
Absolutely.
away. In that case, yeah.
The fact that we can even see it is amazing.
Dude,
From
but
200 million
exactly,
light years away.
Even though we don't know exactly what it was, what can we learn from our universe by being able to observe something like this?
Yeah, so this was observed, as you said, with the Atlas telescopes, which are, we'll actually be getting one of them in South Africa next year. So it monitors the sky every night, looking for things that change, so asteroids or things that are moving, brightening. So that was witnessed first, but then they pointed various other telescopes at this object. So we can learn a lot from it. We can look at it in different wavelengths and X-ray. And now we'll obviously study those light curves in depth and try and find models to fit. So what kind of star would it have to have been? Like how does a black hole form? Now we've got some data to back up the sort of theories and test them against.
Wow, man. Listen, you brought us a video that you want to show us.
Twitter was a little bit of buzz last night in Cape Town. There was talk of a large meteorite that went. I don't know if you guys heard about it.
I was just about to say, is that your pool?
This is not my pool. I don't know how he kept it full through the drought, but but you can see here, if I can press the play, like you'll see a bright flash. There we go. The whole sky lights up, and then you see like the trail reflected in the pool.
Oh, wow. So wait, if something like that happens, right? How far above us is that?
No, that's in our atmosphere. So it's unlikely it would have hit the ground, especially if it had exploded like that in the atmosphere. But I mean, that looks like a pretty big one.
Yeah.
That's maybe like a meter across or something when it came in. But yeah, I mean, if anyone else has got security cameras around Cape Town, like have a look last night. It was about 20 past 8, I think.
I was deep in La La Land at that time. Just imagine one of these things like coming right at you. Like, what do you do? Like, it's happening.
No.
Oh, gosh. Dan, thanks so much, man. Really appreciate it, and hope you get special keys to that Atlas telescope when it comes around to the country so you can give us a little tour. Yeah,
absolutely.
All right, well, that's all the news that we have from outer space. Share the interesting stories and news that you found, and let's continue to explore this final frontier. There's so much to see out there.
And you got a video of that shooting star meteorite of last night? Please let us know.